Well, good morning and welcome to our devotions for today, Friday. It is the end of the week and we are giving God thanks that we've seen it through to yet another week. I must let you know that I will be away for the coming week as I've got some work to do in one of the other dioceses, and I shall be gone for the duration of the week, so there will be no devotions this coming week. But I invite you to go back to our YouTube page, and there are numerous devotions there. We've been doing this since 2020 when we went into COVID, so there are numerous devotions there that you can refresh your thoughts on. Sometimes I wonder if we don't offer persons too much, and then there's so much that one can really go back to look at and see what you might have missed the last time. So I encourage you. And the summer is coming up, and as you know very well know, our college closes today, as a matter of fact. I want to ask you to remember those students as they leave the college today and they go off into their holidays. Also ask you to remember in your prayers Howard and Rondino, both of whom will be ordained in the Bahamas during the course of this coming week. We ask God's continued blessings upon their journey and their ministry. And so as we come to our time together, we seek to ask God to be with us and to assist us as we journey forward at this time. We come into that sacred space, that place of awareness, a place of openness. And we ask Spirit to guide us through as we set this time aside to be here, to be in this space, and to allow ourselves the moments we need to give thanks, but more especially to be still and to be open to what God is doing in our lives, how God is seeking to use us. We are becoming more and more conscious of the inner workings within us. Our times of meditation help us to go within and to realize that there is a whole world within us, and we're invited to occupy that world, to live in that world, and to allow ourselves to experience what that world offers. So we are here in this time, and we allow ourselves the opportunity to be fully present. Be fully present in a way that helps us to grow and to come to a place of understanding, to let go of our fears, and just to be open, to be receptive. We're here. We are here. We are here. From that time on, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and undergo great suffering at the hands of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, God forbid it, Lord. This must never happen to you. But he turned and said to Peter, Get behind me, Satan. You are a hindrance to me, for you are setting your mind not on divine things, but on human things. Then Jesus told his disciples, If any wish to come after me, let them deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For those who want to save their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it. For what will it profit them if they gain the whole world but forfeit their life? Or what will they give in return for their life? For the Son of Man is to come with his angels in the glory of his Father, and then he will repay everyone for what has been done. Truly I tell you, there are some standing here who will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. I think this morning reading really sums up for us all that we were talking about and reflecting on for this entire week. Jesus shares with his disciples his sense of the bigger picture. Jesus shares with his disciples from an eternal place. Here is the grand scheme. Here is my part in this large drama, as it were. And Peter rebukes him. Peter says, forbid, this will never happen. Jesus rebukes Peter. And he rebukes Peter, and he tells him why he rebukes him. He says, you are not thinking from where I'm thinking. You are earthbound. You are focusing on the flesh. You're not focusing on eternity, the eternal nature of this journey. And that's the problem we have. We focus on this small experience and we are totally oblivious to the larger picture. We focus on what is seen and we ignore what is not seen. And that's why we talk about faith. Faith is not my acceptance of a set of statements or ideologies. That's not faith. That's a belief system. And the challenge we have is that our belief systems are limited. And because they're limited, they bind us into this temporality. The things we believe in limit us. Even though they may talk about God, they limit us. Because the bigger picture is beyond any belief system. As a matter of fact, the big picture includes and incorporates all belief systems and more. Things that we have not yet come to awareness of. So my holding this little belief system and thinking that I've got it all nailed down and everybody else is going to hell is silly. It's very silly. Peter was focusing on his little system. In his little system, his Jesus cannot go through what Jesus is saying. Jesus calls him Satan only because he is working against all eternity. He is working against that which is. And that which is the divine. That which is not is the evil. Because the evil doesn't have a place. It does not exist. Jesus tries to help his disciples to understand that faith is about things that they cannot see. And I want us to understand this as well as we leave this theme. And I pray that perhaps just coming week when I'm not here to give live presentations, that you will come back again to this theme, because I think this is one of the most important themes there is in our Christian journey. The ability to look at what is not seen. What is seen is temporal. And because it's temporal, it excites, but it distracts. It causes us not to really see the full picture, the full story, and we get caught up in that which is going to diminish in a very short time. That which is going to decay before our very eyes. So it is important that we remember that faith is about that which is not seen. It's not empty belief. But it is that knowing that we have when we let go of our belief systems, when we let go of our little agendas, when we let go of our egos, and we allow ourselves to rest in the fuller context of the divine unfolding. That is faith. And that is something that challenges every one of us daily. Where is your faith? Where is your ability to see that which is not seen? Where is your faith? O ye of little faith, why do you doubt? We doubt because it doesn't fit into our understanding. And because it doesn't fit into our understanding, we, like Peter, figure that can never happen. Like if we have any say in it. So friends, let us then, as we reflect on all that we have heard this week, let us realize the importance then of this thing we call faith. Looking not at the things that can be seen, because the things that can be seen are temporal. They're passing away. But that which cannot be seen is eternal. And that's what we are here about. An eternal existence. We are choosing life with God. Jesus says, if you want to save this little thing you call life, you will lose it. Of course you will lose it, because it is decaying. And nothing you do can stop it from decaying. But if you let go your focus on it, if you let go your sense of being the reason for your existence, this life that you think you have, if you let go your investment in it to preserve it and to hold on to it, you will lose it. You will in any event. However, if you're willing to let go of it now and to practice letting go of it, to practice recognizing that it's but a tool for something greater, then you are better able to embrace the greater. Look not on that which is seen, for that which is seen is temporal, but that which is not seen is eternal. Blessings.
Amazing grace will always be my song of praise, for it was grace that bought my liberty, and I do not know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond my faults and saw my need, and I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary, to view the cross where Jesus died for me, and how marvelous that grace that caught my falling soul. He looked beyond my faults and saw my need. If not for grace, my soul would be a drifting ship with no safe harbor from the angry waves. But Calvary's cross shines brightest through the darkest of storms, and just in time His mercy rescued me, and I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary, to view the cross where Jesus died for me, and how marvelous that grace that caught my falling soul. He looked beyond my faults. He saw me.